Hello students. So in the last video we have studied what is the meaning of heterolytic fission. It is the unsymmetrical or asymmetrical breakdown of covalent bond and which leads to formation of either carbocation or carbon ion. Students, in our previous video we have studied that carbocation is a reactive intermediate in which carbon acquires positive charge. Alright, and we also covered that tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary is more stable than primary carbocation, and the reasons also were explained in that video. Now we move on to the next subtopic of heterolytic fission regarding what is carbanion. Now you have to remember, carbanion is a reactive intermediate in which the carbon atom acquires negative charge. Okay, so let me tell you what is carbanion and how the carbon acquires positive charge. So here we have one example in front of you. Now what is this? Just see, CH3CO CH3. Yes, you have guessed correctly, it is acetone. Now acetone in presence of hydroxide ion, what happens is this H will leave without taking electrons. Okay, so when H is not having electrons, it means it is H plus OH minus. So there is minus loss of water, and what are we going to get is, just see what I am writing here, CH3, and I write C double bond O single bond C. Make a note what I am writing now. See, electrons from this bond will shift to the carbon atom, and hence carbon atom acquires the shared pair of electron towards itself and carbon acquires negative charge. Now it is known as carbanion. Okay, now we will discuss the stability also. First let us write down these important points. Now what would be the hybridization? I'll cover first number of valence electrons. Alright, now just look at around the carbon atom. How many bonds are there? 1, 2, 3. It means 6 electrons are there plus 7, 8. Yes students, there are 8 valence electrons present around the carbon atom, which is acting as a carbanion center. Okay, now hybridization is the second point. So it is having 3 bonds, actual 3 bonds are there. So it means this carbon atom is sp2 hybridized. So I'll write sp2 hybridized carbon atom which acquires negative charge. Okay, now shape. Now you might be thinking, if it is sp2 hybridization, then it has to be trigonal planar, but no, it is not trigonal planar, and it is actually trigonal pyramid. I'll give you the reason for this. Now what happens is, I'm just taking this much section to explain. Okay, so we are having carbon atom, alright, and carbon atom is having 3 actual bonds, alright, and there is one orbital which is having lone pair of electron. So there is a repulsion between these two, the bonded pair of electron and lone pair. There is a repulsion between, so here there is a repulsion. I'll just write repel. So there is a repulsion between the lone pair of electron and the bonded pair of electron. Suppose it is, here it is C double bond O and CH3. You just have to concentrate on this much. Okay, so there is a repulsion between these two, there is a repulsion between these two, hence the bond is going to move little bit down and it gives the shape of some sort of pyramid, okay, with one lone pair of electron on its top. Okay, so hence the name is trigonal pyramid. Okay, remember this. Now let us go for the stability. Okay, so I write here stability parameter of carbanion. Alright, so here I have drawn methyl carbanion. See, this is CH3 and minus. Here I have drawn ethyl carbanion, and this is your isopropyl carbanion. Now next structure what I will do is, around the carbon atom 3 carbon atoms are there. This middle carbon atom, center carbon atom acquires negative charge, and I will fulfill the valency of all carbon atoms. Okay, now if you look at these structures from left side to right side, students, what you will notice is, as we did in carb cation also, free radical also, what is happening? Number of methyl groups around the carbon atom goes on increasing. Okay, like this it goes on increasing. So actually this is which carbon and primary carbon, and because negative charge is there on the carbon atom which is bonded to only one carbon atom. Okay, now we know what is secondary, primary and tertiary. So secondary carbon ion, negative charge is on the carbon atom which is bonded to 2 methyl group. Okay, negative charge is there on the carbon atom which is attached to 3 methyl groups. So this is tertiary carbon ion. Now what is happening? We have studied what is electron releasing effect. Okay, to just revise, electron releasing effect means the alkyl groups, they have tendency to release the electron. Okay, from themselves they are releasing electrons to the other atom. So here we don't have any alkyl group, but from primary structure onwards, this carbon is already having one lone pair of electron on it, okay, or extra pair of electron on it. Now it is getting electron releasing effect from one methyl group. Look at the second structure. Now if it is getting electron releasing effect from methyl group, what does it mean? It means electron density on carbon will increase, which will destabilize this carb anion. Just look at the second structure. Now in second structure we have two alkyl groups, which means that there will be more electron releasing effect. This methyl is also releasing electron, this methyl is also releasing electron towards the carbon, and carbon is already having one pair of electron. Now this further destabilizes the secondary carb anion. Let us look at the third structure. Carbon is having such electron releasing effect from all the 3 methyl groups, and carbon itself is having minus charge on it. Okay, so what happens, ये structure ज़्यादा destabilize हो जाता है because of electron releasing group. So हमने क्या conclusion निकाला है? हमने ये conclusion निकाला है, कौन ज़्यादा stable होने वाला है? Yes, primary will be more stable, secondary would be less stable, tertiary will be least stable. Okay, because tertiary में ज़्यादा electron releasing effect है, it will increase the electron density on the carbon atom more, which destabilizes it, destabilizes the carb anion. Okay, तो comparison अगर हम करेंगे तो we will move like this, that tertiary carb anion is least stable. I hope you have understood this concept of the stability of carbon ion is based on more and more electron density is there on the carbon atom due to more electron releasing effect. Okay, so if you want to write down over here, what I am going to write is that in case of carb anion, okay, what will come here? Primary is more stable, then secondary, then tertiary. Okay, so the order is reverse in this case. All right, now just to revise, we also have done free radicals. Okay, now you have to remember that free radical follows this type of stability pattern. Tertiary is more stable than secondary, more stable than primary. Okay, for this you have to watch my video which I have uploaded before this particular video. Okay, there I have explained in detail what is free radical and how to draw free radicals and how to identify which free radical is more stable. Thank you for watching this video and keep revising your concepts.